Puwexil is on a Super Game Boy. Okay, wish them luck, because we are counting down right now. Oh my gosh.
Ready for an hour from now.
Okay, as soon as I see anybody move, I am going to start the timer. Looks like slowbeef is in and ready to roll. So, first level, Koal. Go ahead and give us a rundown. What happens here?
So it tells you right away that your first goal here is to kill 20 muggers, and it's not real clear about what that actually means. The muggers here, obviously these guys with the trench coats that pull guns on you are muggers. That's pretty obvious. If you hit a guy who's pulling out his newspaper, that's actually -1 mugger. And these kids on skateboards apparently count. If you hit them with webs or you kick them in the face, they are also muggers, and they count towards your total of 20.
By the way, chat, be aware, do not tell any spoilers in chat, because they are watching and can see what you say. So...
There's a couple other weird things going on right away here as well. Spidey's got an incredibly fast left-to-right walking speed. But if you hold down and he crouches, he actually sticks to the floor in the way that a normal spider would, and he actually reduces his movement speed enormously. There's also a huge delay between that animation and being able to get up and move around. Spidey can swing webs in this game as well, but he's terrible at it. And you can see on Slowbeef's side, he's trying to shoot webs right now, and it's really just not doing anything for him at all.
Yeah. Okay, the slowbeef managed to climb one of the walls, which is good, so... which is good, right?
This game does not work at all unless you learn how to climb, and we're going to see that in level 3 for sure. They're going to spend an awful lot of time there. There's also power-ups throughout the game, and they are... because they increase your health as well as your outputting damage. And your output and damage is so bad that if you don't collect them, then the final series of bosses are pretty much unbeatable.
That's good to know. Is that one of the power-ups that Puwexil's going for up there?
It's going to involve web slinging. If he can get the webs to swing into the tree, he'll be able to get up that way.
Ah, and he got it. Very nice. And Puwexil kicked a skateboarder as well.
Yeah, good job on Puwexil's side. Yeah, the trick here is that it's actually way easier to get the webs to stick if you're shooting them straight up and down. And if you try and do them at an angle, you get all sorts of crazy weird results where it sticks to the wrong pixel and it's like above the thing you're targeting, and then it severs halfway across the swing. And again, we're going to see a lot of that in Stage 3.
Okay, health is a little bit hard to tell in this game as well. It's next to the EN to the left of Tim. To the left of Tim, I love it. As you see, all of the bars start out black, but as they fade to white, that's when you're losing life.
Those power-ups I mentioned also increase Spidey's damage reduction, so later on in the game when enemies are hitting harder, if you collect all the power-ups, you start taking damage about the same rate that they're taking it right now. And you'll notice that, like, particularly on Puwexil's side, like, he keeps getting hit by these skateboarders, and his health isn't actually decreasing. And the game is keeping track of that. If he gets hit multiple times, it will eventually reduce the size of the black spot in his health bubbles there. But it actually is so little damage right now that it doesn't outright reduce it each time you get hit.
I didn't say it, but thank you, Tails, for the sub, as well as other people who've been following. Highly appreciated. Slowbeef is trying to see if this guy is going to try to mug him. Will he? Nope.
So there's RNG involved in the speedrun of this game as well, for this stage in particular. Thankfully, they front-loaded all the RNG for us. That's very kind. And a lot of it is just trying to find skateboarders as quickly as possible because you can chain them together faster. The game keeps track of a limited number of sprites that move on screen, and that includes empty skateboards. So you're trying to find skateboarders and immediately get their skateboards off screen as quickly as possible.
Okay, I think Slowbeef has figured out that not all of the people who are walking around are necessarily muggers, so Yeah, he managed to find one right there. Good.
He found one, but it didn't count because he didn't kill the guy while his pistol was drawn.
Really?
Oh, it's terrible. It's as bad as you could possibly think.
Wow.
For the guys who have the guns out, the easiest way to get them is an ability that I've seen slowbeef used a couple times. I think I've seen puwexil use it once, but it's easy to forget about. And that is if you crouch and try and shoot webs left to right or right to left, you shoot like a little lightning bolt of web.
Yeah.
And that's the fastest way to kill these guys.
Well, puwexil is through the stage. He managed to kill enough of the muggers. Good job.
Puwexil's about 25 minutes ahead of where I was when I did this match, so...
Oh, jeez. Oh, really? Did it take you that long?
Donner was on stage 3 by the time I got through stage 1.
Slowbeef manages to finish as well. He's just running to the right. Going to be wrapping this stage up. Very, very nice.
So puwexil doesn't know it, but he's actually going for a quick kill here.
Really?
He almost had it. He actually was chaining very well.
That's good to know.
The way to kill this beast is actually to kick him to the left. If you kick him off screen on the left, he actually dies instantly, and you can do it with 3 kicks if you time it exactly right. Otherwise, it takes, I believe, 11 kicks to defeat this monster. There's 2 upgrades. One of them increases Spidey's attack power by a lot, and the other one increases him to max health.
Well, good. Oh, thank you, by the way, for the resub, Relin. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Looks like puwexil and slowbeef just finished up. Slowbeef made up a lot of time there.
Right now, this is shaping up to be a much faster progress than what we had at the beginning of Twosogrande.
Oh, yeah. But this level is going to be something.
Get used to this level. We're going to be here for another 54 minutes.
Pretty much, yeah. Neither of you beat this level.
Not even close. It took me probably about an hour and a half after the match was over to figure out how I could even progress in this level.
Really? That long?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's horrible. So the mechanics here, there's a couple things going on. One is that Spidey can stick to walls and stick to ceilings, but he's not very good at either of those. He does them both most effectively after a double jump. The double jump is not consistent. If you tap the button twice, it doesn't always give you the double jump. It seems to be that the game drops inputs while you're making a jump action, and so actually getting it to register 2 inputs is difficult at best. The webs also, as I mentioned before, work best when they're going straight up and down, so you have to do all these web slings as diagonals, and Spidey's bad at that too. So sticking to anything and getting the webs where they need to go are both incredibly challenging just on the input level when you already know what you're trying to do. Making progress here is not super clear the path you're supposed to take, so you also don't know where those webs need to stick. Although it looks like puwexil is going to make it up to the first tier of this level. Scale the side of the building instead of trying to scale through the middle of the building, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, that's what I would be thinking as well. Oh, slowbeef may have figured out... No, not quite. Both of them have good ideas, though. Ooh, slowbeef is doing some swinging.
Slowbeef is making a lot of progress. This giant robot bird that's spraying fireballs at them is an enormous pain. The fireballs do more damage than most of the enemies at this stage of the game, and in addition to that, they're always knockbacks. Everything it does has a knockback attached to it, so you're already having a huge problem trying to figure out where to go, how to stick, and how to shoot the webs in the right direction. Your inputs are getting dropped. Guy shows up and hits you with a fireball.
Yeah, it's going to be a while till we see either puwexil or slowbeef figure out how to really climb up here, but at least they have a list of controls. I'm not sure if you even had that.
I had that, and it's not super useful.
Oh, puwexil climbing. Very, very nice.
Yeah, puwexil's, they're both climbing right now. That's really
boy.
good. So they're actually in lockstep right now. We could pick a winner.
Okay, slowbeef has managed to land on one of the platforms. I think
puwexil knows what he needs to do, and he's getting the controls down, which is very important.
Oh, yeah.
2 things that are super critical for them to figure out if they're going to make progress beyond this level. One is you can double jump over obstacles. So, like, as an example, where puwexil's the top of screen on puwexil's side, you can double jump over that little jutting out bit on the building. If you do it exactly right, you can just barely bounce over it. It's nearly frame perfect, but it's something you can do, and it is required for some of the later levels. That when you're trying to do the double jump or you're trying to sling webs, it's actually way easier to get the angle right if Spidey is facing down. So if you climb all the way to the top of the area and then face downward, they'll actually have a much easier time getting the web to go in the right direction.
By the way, yeah, for those who are questioning chat, I would consider PG-13, so although pretty much nobody swears. There we go. That's all of this censored profanity in chat. Oh, jeez.
Almost made progress right there. He was very close.
Good. Yeah, slowbeef. It looks like puwexil has the right idea that he's going to need to get over to the right side. But, yeah, like, the more that I see this game, the more that I think, you know, people actually paid money for this.
If they knew how the mechanics worked, it would be worth whatever the price of a regular Game Boy game was. It's really not that bad, except the mechanics are awful. Once you understand them, the game's playable. And the big missing piece right now that puwexil hasn't figured out is facing Spidey down before he starts trying to make progress.
Okay, slowbeef is thinking. The arrow did show pointing up. For some reason it showed an arrow saying go up. Same for puwexil. Like, did they really need that? I think it's pretty intuitive. You gotta go up.
Yeah, the arrows in this game also do outright lie to you on occasion. So
wait, really?
Places where the arrow is actually reliable. Most of the time, it's either telling you something you already know or blatantly lying to you.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. All right, that looks good. So puwexil has definitely made the most progress now.
Good. Good.
It's incredibly ridiculous. Puwexil actually had the right idea for a second there. He might get this. If he makes progress here, he's going to have a big lead on slowbeef for sure. Basically, where he just was with the two statues, you can go up through... Oh, that's going to hurt. You can go up through the second statue by standing on the first and shooting the web straight up. And that is actually 100% consistent. It doesn't require multiple inputs. That is one of the very few things in this game that actually works as intended.
Wow. Okay. Slowbeef trying to do some more swinging. Good.
Slowbeef figured out Spidey facing down is a good thing for a second there. I saw him experimenting with that. He's going to make a lot of progress. But puwexil's got a pretty substantial lead. These jumps are not easy.
Yeah, they're not. Oh my gosh.
He'll figure out the double jump. I think he knows he can get up there. You're not intended to be able to do it that way. That's not the intended route. Oh, there he goes. He got it. That's almost frame perfect.
Oh, who? Oh, puwexil did?
Puwexil did, yep. So getting up there doesn't really do much for you. He wants to be on the right side of the screen right now.
Oh, there's fall damage in this game as well, isn't there?
Beg pardon?
There's fall damage, right?
It's every bad mechanic you can think of crammed into the same game. It's fantastic.
So yeah, if you fall too far, you do get damaged. Because Spider-Man 3... Oh, jeez.
puwexil has figured out most of the difficult tricks already. I would not be surprised if he easily exceeds where myself and Donor got.
Really?
Yeah, he's got the... He did the sling upside down already. He figured out the double jump that's nearly frame perfect. He's going for it again here, and he got it twice in a row. Which is really impressive. And he's also made the most progress on the air. That's some more progress right there. He doesn't know it. He doesn't need to know it because he just skipped it anyway. But you can actually go right through the floor there.
Oh, really?
Let's see. Nod Then Bow asks me if there is an auto-scroller. The answer is yes, but we will not see it today.
Oh, wait, there's an auto-scroller in this game?
Oh, of course there is.
Oh my gosh.
Bad mechanic, isn't it? Yes, absolutely, there's an auto-scroller. In this run, unless puwexil and slowbeef are ninjas, it's like stage 4, so it's quite a long time away. But it is an auto-scroller. It has some very questionable mechanics in it, such as if you're on the right eighth of the screen or so, it doesn't advance anymore, and there is a timer. So if you run at the screen, it also has the only major skip in the run.
Whoa, slowbeef! I think he made it through a good amount. Okay, Slowbeef, trying to figure out how to get through this. You can just climb through it, right?
Yeah, most of this you can climb through. He wants to get onto that statue, and he figured out how to get up there. This is how I made progress during the match earlier, which is the safest and most consistent route. Puwexil actually managed to nail the nearly frame-perfect double jump to get around it. He didn't even have to do the web-slinging part. The unfortunate part for him is he's going to have to figure out how to do the web-slinging parts, because where he's at right now, where he just died, he needs to be able to use the web to advance.
I love this. It's so miserable, this game. Where are the ice physics? Are there ice physics?
There's actually not. Now that I think about it, there are no ice physics in this game.
No ice physics in this game? I'm very disappointed, Koala. You said every bad game mechanic. Okay, with that said, Slowbeef has the right idea. Or at least one idea to make progress, and it's gonna work. The jump that Puwexil has learned how to do is a lot more difficult.
Yeah, Puwexil has picked up some surprisingly good speedrunning strats for this game already. It took me probably close to a week to figure out a couple things he's figured out in 15 minutes, so there's a very real possibility that he could make some serious progress once he gets through this stage. The boss of this is utterly unfair. The bird that we keep seeing spraying fireballs at them is the boss of this stage, and he will stun lock the crap out of you, and it will be very, very difficult to make progress for these two guys.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it would be kind of a miracle if we saw either of them beat this level.
I think Puwexil's going to get there. He's just going to get the timing down.
Yeah, how much more climbing do you think there is for Puwexil?
He's 2/3 of the way up the tower. He's got to figure out how to web sling. Once he's got the webs down, he'll be good.
Slowbeef taking another death. Oh, jeez. This music as well, okay?
Oh, yeah, I hope you like this music. You're going to hear a lot of it.
I really like the Tims, though, okay?
The Tims are a classic.
Oh, yeah. Huh, you can grapple onto that gargoyle right there as well?
Not really. I think he was grappling onto something else near the gargoyle.
Huh.
Can attach to the gargoyle for sure. That's the part that Puwexil needs to catch. If he's standing up on the landing for that window at the top there, he can actually web sling diagonally onto the gargoyle and make progress that way.
Okay.
Double jump that he's learned how to do. So I'm a little concerned since he picked up the speed strats right away. He hasn't picked up the inherent, normal strategy to complete the level. And he's going to need to learn how to do that to make progress.
Slowbeef latched right onto the gargoyle's hand. And that is a lot easier to get up there. Wow.
We're near frame perfect. That's a very simple jump to do, and it's easily repeatable. Which means that if Puwexil doesn't figure out how to do that soon, Slowbeef is going to catch him, and Slowbeef's going to run away with it.
Good. Well, I mean good for Slowbeef.
Puwexil's so close. He's going to figure it out very soon, I think. That's because I keep seeing him try to latch webs onto stuff, but he can't figure out where they attach. And that's no fault of his own. It doesn't look like you can attach it to the statues. He keeps trying to attach it to the roof, which would make sense, but that's not how the game works.
Jeez. This game is bad.
Bad time.
Slowbeef turning his camera on and shaking his head.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Wait, I was elected president? Oh, jeez.
Oh, congratulations.
Well, thanks.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is one of the worst games we've had on Twosogrande. Gonna be honest, it's terrible. It's so bad.
I obviously, unironically love this game.
Wait, you love this game?
I don't necessarily say that, but it's so good.
It's a game.
Sorta.
What's this game called? Spider-Man 3, the Amazing Spider-Man.
Whole name.
Yeah, tell me the whole name.
Spider-Man 3: Invasion of the Spider Slayers.
Oh no, why are they slaying the spiders?
Well, it's actually... So I read into this because after I submitted the speedrun, I wanted to know more about why this travesty exists, and it actually mirrors the comic really well, I guess.
Really?
Reading the Wikipedia about the comic series about the Spider Slayers, yeah, it actually, like, scene for scene matches the comic book. It's quite accurate to the way the comic book is paced.
That's kind of upsetting.
It's a little weird.
Okay, slowbeef is back to the beginning of the game. Honestly, I think the first stage is a good cooldown stage, you know, because you're going to get frustrated with stage 3 pretty quickly. So calm down a little bit on stage 1, you know, kick some children, and then get back into the action.
I mean, that always cools me down, but one of the things that's very exciting we might be able to look forward to is if they do manage to get through stage 1-3, and then stage 1-4 is the boss fight. Stage 2-1 is actually the most rage-inducing level in the entire game.
2-1? Really?
The absolute worst. It's so bad.
Oh yeah, they're like, it's really accurate to the story because he spends 4 issues trying to get up one building.
Yeah, more or less. How long did it take you to read a comic book? Like an hour?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, puwexil.
Double jump. I'm really worried about it because it doesn't seem like he's figured out how to use the webs yet, and the webs are going to be really important in making progress.
Yeah, it's... I was gonna say slow... What? Okay, puwexil is at the top of the building.
Alright, puwexil got a very difficult trick. Now, this is as far as Dunnerer got, and this is about as far as I got. Can he figure out how to make progress? He knows he has to go up.
Well, he's dead.
And he knows, and he's dead. He was a hair away. 2 jumps get him out of this level from that point.
Really?
2 jumps. So close. That's actually painful.
Well, that's life. It's Spider-Man life, you know?
It is Spider-Man life. Every day in the life of Spider-Man involves falling off of buildings and dying.
By the way, why do the spiders hurt you? Like, you're Spider-Man, you know?
But, like, those are really big spiders. They're as big as his head.
Well, okay, yeah, yeah.
They're also robot spiders, but the game doesn't tell you that.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Yes. So, okay. Do you want a history lesson on the
nice.
Invasion of the Spider Slayers? Because I can perform for you that service. That is a thing I can do.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a little bit of a lesson. I'm curious. I'm ready to learn.
You know, from Wikipedia, I have never read any of the comics, so I am speaking from Wikipedia articles only. However, the nature of the Spider Slayers is that there was a crazy inventor who wanted to kill Spider-Man and invented robots that were called the Spider Slayers that mimicked Spider-Man's powers to defeat him in combat.
Ah.
So the little spiders are robot spiders. All the bosses are robots designed to fight Spider-Man. And that's basically what we're looking at throughout the entire run. That is why spiders are bad. The xenomorph that they both fought and that slowbeef just kicked the crap out of in a literal way is actually a robot as well.
Okay,
not
puwexil.
really an alien.
Come
it's
on,
actually
puwexil.
a robot to kill Spider-Mans.
Let's see what puwexil is able to do. I think he's trying to fight the bird.
Thinks he can defeat the bird and he can't.
Oh, just took some fall damage.
It animation when you hit it with webs, so it looks like you're doing damage, but it doesn't actually die. So I am a little bit concerned about that. It'll slow down and it won't attack as often if you hit it, but it won't go away forever. He just has to realize he has to go up from this point. From where he's at right now, he's 2 jumps away from the end of the level.
But how are you supposed to make this jump?
So you don't have to jump here. He has to use his webs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
Just has
No
to web. That's
spoilers,
all he
chat.
has to do.
No
He just
spoilers.
doesn't know he has to do it because he hasn't figured that part out yet. He skipped all the web mechanics with the very difficult double jump, which is fantastic for the speed run. But he has to know how to web too. And he's one hit away from death, and he's going to die right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Teardrops.
He was so close.
Yeah, the knockback from this bird is really annoying.
It is a huge knockback too, and it's one of the only things in the game that knockbacks 100% of the time. I mean, it always has knockback.
Puwexil is game over. He's going to be starting again. Not a huge surprise. I mean, we're going to see that.
Absolutely. It would be a shocker if either of them made it through 1-3.
But good to know that Puwexil has the lead right now in getting through those climbs.
So I imagine you're probably going to have to learn this game for next week.
Oh no. Oh, slowbeef almost got it. I think that from here he should be able to do the grapple that he had done before. There we go.
Figured out the normal mechanics,
Good.
which is incredibly good. Puwexil made better progress because he's using the speed strats, but there's a finite limit to how much you can get by with the speed strats. So if slowbeef can chain a couple good jumps here together,
He's doing pretty good.
he can actually outpace where Puwexil was. He's at one of the tougher jumps right now. If he can get up onto the landings for the windows, he can make this a lot easier on himself.
Okay.
He's figured it out.
Oh! This is progress. This is definite progress. Good, good.
Is probably going to outpace Puwexil very soon. If he doesn't die right away, then he's in great shape to take on Puwexil here.
Yeah, well, even if he does die, knowledge is half of this. You know, knowing how to get through the level.
Being a much better game for this than I was expecting, given that they found completely different ways to approach the match.
Yeah.
I think slowbeef's way is going to prove to be just a little bit more sustainable.
Oh!
Puwexil has. Now, if he can progress past this point, he'll catch up and exceed Puwexil.
Okay, he made the jump over here, so yeah, it's a tied match. What? Oh, I think slowbeef
If he can get himself up, then it's going to be progress.
doing the web is a little. Ah! He did it.
Slowbeef takes the lead.
Okay, he has taken the lead.
So he also knows how to make progress here. We've seen him do it before, and he's on the boss.
Oh my gosh! I think he's done. He got to the very top.
He has to jump up. He has to know to jump.
He's jumped. There we go.
Now he's under the
Slowbeef
boss.
finishing the stage and heading on to this boss. Oh boy!
So he already would have beaten me and Dunnerer.
Wow.
That's not surprising.
So slowbeef is in the lead. Oh, he has to do the stage again after dying on the boss.
I'm sure he's very upset about it, but he knows how to do it now. And that is a huge amount of progress. Very happy. Oh, slowbeef, I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh. Okay, he's not happy, but he is in the lead. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is being a really fun match so far.
I really feel for him. It's so sad for him.
Yeah, whatever. Oh,
slowbeef, I'm so sorry.
he'll live. He'll live. He doesn't look like he will. He's got a very sad face on his camera. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, okay.
Has, however, made an absurd amount of progress. I don't know if he actually knows that, because obviously he's not listening to us.
I don't think he does know that, but
Realizes he's in the lead, which would probably change how hilarious those animations are.
This is just kind of amazing to me that we're half an hour in, and they've passed the point where you two were able to get. What's that?
They've almost finished the first stage.
Yeah. They almost finished the first stage. I love it.
They're close to 20% through the game.
Oh my gosh. This is so dumb. Why is there a xenomorph? It's just life. It's complicated.
It's just an alien. It's sort of the opposite of life. Robot alien.
Whoa! Okay, slowbeef. Starting to get better at this really crappy swinging.
Still hasn't figured out how the web slinging is going to work. And he knows he's got the jumps down. He's got the tech. He just needs the fundamentals. The fundamentals, kid. Oh, slowbeef is already back up to the boss. He might beat the boss.
Wow. Okay.
Extremely difficult. The little web slinging bolts that he's firing off, that's not going to help. He's got to kick the boss.
You got to kick the boss?
Head.
Wow.
When you have iframes, you can't damage anyone. So he needs to be able to get the first hit. Each time he kicks the boss, he's going to reduce his neck by one of those little, like, ball things that animate him.
Oh. So at least there's a visual indication.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying his web slinging. I think he's starting to realize this does nothing, though. Puwexil is starting to get back into this, by the way. Again, he can get up to where he needs to go pretty quickly with some tight jumps. But as you said, he needs to learn the fundamentals.
It does one. Yeah, he's going to be struggling a lot until he can figure out how the web slinging works. Whereas slowbeef has already gotten to the boss, and I think he knows now he's going to have to kick this boss.
Yeah, the neck's going down.
Let's unlock him. He's got it, and yes, slowbeef advances to 2-1.
A sliver of life left.
That's always how it works. Even in the speedrun, it's horrible.
Oh, really? I'm actually like really surprised that the boss is dead.
A monster. This is absurd. All right, so 2-1 and 2-2 are basically combined mini levels. The first one here, 2-1, is actually not the bad one. 2-2 is the bad one. 2-1's actually very short. It'll chain into 2-2 very quickly.
Oh,
he's going to have to deal. So he thinks he has to go up. Now he's got up on the brain, but he doesn't actually have to do that.
Oh, what a nice police officer just strutting down the road. I like that animation, okay? That's good. Just letting people know, 20 minutes left. It's a heist. Jewel heist.
Slowbeef has also figured out this power-up is important. He's trying to get it. Oh, he gave up on it. He wants
He's like, whatever. Oh, he died.
Immediately killed by a spider bot.
Oh, those spiders. Oh, an electric man. Spooky.
So Electro here is, slowbeef has to defeat Electro to advance the plot. He doesn't know that yet. However, if he tries to kick him while he's doing his channeling of electricity, he takes damage. Chain hit him with web shots.
Okay, that's the best way to do that. Ooh, demolition site on slowbeef's side. Whoa! Tons of bullets. Okay.
He's almost got it. I think he figured out what he needs to do. He just hasn't figured out the timing yet.
Wow, this cop is useless and dead. Puwexil's still trying to do these jumps. Wow. Like, honestly, I'm shocked how far like slowbeef is right now, and Puwexil, I'm shocked how far he is.
The two of them are making an absurd amount of progress for the length of time they've been playing this game. They're actually doing very, very well.
Yeah.
Slowbeef has discovered that there is an enrage timer in this game.
That there's a what?
An enrage timer. Oh, Slowbeef.
An enrage timer?
Happy. MMO terminology. If you take too long to defeat a boss, the boss enrages and does extra damage and screws everything up.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Too long to kill Electro. Electro summons a big robot that shoots the crap out of the area and might kill you.
That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. You know what? Don't even consider that a spoiler, the enrage timer. Like, if Puwexil makes it there, he'll probably discover that there's an enrage timer as well. I wouldn't consider that a spoiler.
Well, it might be a spoiler, but I don't think it's going to help Puwexil.
Oh no, it wouldn't help.
Slowbeef is really close. I think one more kick, he'll get where he needs to go.
Oh, really? Oh,
I think he can actually let Electro just leave at this point.
oh, really?
So Electro has to go to the demolition site for him to chase Electro into it.
So he's just prolonging it. Oh no! Enrage timer. Bam. Watch
Shoots
out.
the ground.
Well, he
probably
died.
killed him like that. But he's on the right track. He got the timing down. He just doesn't know that he needs to let Electro run into the demo site. Tears are born.
That's pretty funny.
It is, without a doubt, the worst level of any video game I've ever played in my life. I would be comfortable telling you that
the one
level
after
2
beating
in the
Electro?
game is worse than Next Ronin.
Wait, so 2-2 is where it gets real.
2-2 is an abomination. Someone should go to prison jail for the rest of their lives for letting 2-2 be a thing.
Jeez, prison jail. For the worst of the worst. Okay, Slowbeef is doing pretty good at chaining these kicks. Puwexil still having a hard time with some of the climbing in this section. Not a surprise.
How the web slinging works, he's going to make it through this level no problem. He's got all the hard stuff down, he just hasn't figured out the easy bits. Whereas with Slowbeef, he was chaining Electro perfectly for a while.
Oh no! Robot just showed up.
See the robot, obviously, because you never take that long to fight Electro, but the big thing that's holding up Slowbeef right now is he's preventing Electro from getting to the demo site.
Yeah, he doesn't know it though. Okay, Puwexil's still doing some climbing. Ooh, he managed to shoot the gargoyle. That's...
Once he figures out how to do that, then this is a race again.
Like, he saw it. He saw that he shot the gargoyle. Okay, he's trying to figure out if there's a reliable way to do it. And there is. I think you just shoot it without jumping, right?
He doesn't want to be jumping here. He doesn't know that he doesn't want to jump, but he wants to actually get it from the window landing. And that'll give him a good enough angle to make sure he can swing all the way out and around the statue.
Okay, with that said, yeah, the little discoveries that you make, super important.
This is a game about baby steps. Once they learn the baby steps, they're going to make a lot of fast progress, but they have to get all the mechanics down.
Game over for Slowbeef. But still, he's still in the lead because he made it to Electro and did a lot of damage, but yeah, time to stop those muggers.
I'm glad he's being a good sport and continuing again, because with how frustrated he's been on camera, I wouldn't have been surprised if he just left at the title screen for 30 more minutes.
Oh geez, yeah, he doesn't particularly love this game, which... I don't know, that seems like everybody who has played this. But yeah, if you want to take the victory, you just gotta get back into the game and keep going. By the way, I hope everybody's enjoying this music.
It is among the best songs that were ever made.
Oh yeah, the best 10 seconds of any musician's life, right here.
There is actually different music in this game.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Wait, Unusual Cook, it took you 5.5 hours to beat the game? Cool, how long did it take you?
With save states, about 2 hours.
Oh, okay. Save states? Really?
Yeah. 2017, bro, sent you.
2017, okay.
We have technology on our side. It's in the Spider-Man.
All the Spider-Man technology in the world.
That's right. Come on, Spider-Man, you can do it. Come on. Puwexil had it. He knew what he had to do, and he's still trying to use that double jump, which is nearly a glitch. I mean, honestly, the floor there, so I think that counts as a glitch.
Yeah, did he...
He's so close.
He's doing really well. No, that's death!
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, slowbeef, still trying to take down the muggers. Yeah, and he has taken down enough. Gonna be moving on to the next stage and kicking a xenomorph to death. Poor xenomorph, like, what did he ever do besides try to kill Spider-Man, you know?
Feelings. I love the name of that level, too.
Oh.
Almost has the quick kill. He could get it. Oh, he backed off. I think he had it.
I think he wanted to grab these orbs. Are those orbs power-ups or just health?
They do health, they do attack, and they do defense.
So, they're really good.
They're absolutely critical to the run. The any percent run and the 100% run for this game are identical because you want all those orbs anyway.
That's pretty funny. But whatever. Slowbeef gonna grab the orb. Yep.
They do other things on occasion too. That one actually gave him iframes. It would give him 8 seconds of iframes, which could be useful for that boss, except that the other one gives you max health anyway, so who really cares?
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Kick the alien to death and grab your stuff.
Puwexil, you can do it! You can do it! Ah!
I really want him to figure out the webs. He's so close.
He really is. We're 41 minutes into this, and, like, Puwexil can beat stage 1. I feel it.
He just has to learn those webs. There's 2 jumps he can't do with this imperfect double jump he's got. And it hurts me because that jump's really hard, and he's done it a couple times, and he shouldn't be able to. Particularly, again, without save states.
Yeah.
One-man wrecking crew on the other side. He's really just cutting these levels apart.
Yeah.
I don't think at this point Puwexil's going to be able to catch him.
I think it would be really difficult.
Is that how to advance past Electro? I think it's probably lights out.
Yeah, we've seen big comebacks, but yeah, I think that you're right. It would be really difficult if slowbeef does pass Electro. Wow. Okay, that was a good jump. Good. Slowbeef. Slowbeef moving on to the boss now. He knows he just needs to kick this guy a few times and not die. Oh, well. And Puwexil dies as well. Is Puwexil game over? He is. Oh my gosh. He still has a chance. But
there's a chance. Yeah.
Gonna say...
You can complete the game in the time that they have left.
Miracles happen. We've seen big comebacks.
Puwexil's done it twice now, I think.
Yeah, I know that he actually had Bass Guitar Bill do a big comeback against him during Dream TV. But, yeah, Karate Kid.
Behind by about 8 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, Karate Kid, he was super behind and managed to get the victory there because he didn't kick his girlfriend. I know, right?
You can't say that.
But that's what he didn't do, okay? I can't say that he didn't do something.
Oh, you haven't done the runner history for this match yet.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, let me go ahead and jump over there. Because, you know, we've had some really good matches. Slowbeef started off playing Super Troll Islands. Oh my gosh. Do you remember that game?
I remember that game very well. I thought about speedrunning it.
Wait, really? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Not really. Not really at all. He also played Blues Brothers, which we saw earlier today. He played that against Lightning, got the victory there. And then went up against you, actually, in Rex Ronan Experimental Surgeon. Oh, jeez. Your favorite game, huh?
I've ever played in my life.
Oh, he also played the Smurfs, good Game Boy game. Took that victory. Oh, that one was a really fun match. And then he went up against Cadus in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Just barely took the loss there. It was a little bit of a technicality for that match, but yeah, that was a fun watch. Puwexil, on the other hand, originally, let me see if I can find this, played Dream TV against Bass Guitar Bill. Yeah, Bass Guitar Bill took that win there. But then in loser's bracket, he won Castle of Dragon, Power Rangers the movie, and went up against Bass Guitar Bill in The Karate Kid and won that match. He also played Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle on the NES, lost that round, but then won Roadrunner. And that was not too
Some
long
would call
ago.
that a mistake.
What's that?
Some would call that a mistake.
Oh, Roadrunner was fine.
No, winning Roadrunner was a mistake.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. With that said, Slowbeef is back to where he was before. Like, going up against
If he makes
Electro.
progress through the there's no chance that Puwexil's ever going to catch him.
Yeah,
And
Puwexil.
Oh, Slowbeef side. I'm scared. I want to see him get there. I want to see him do it.
He's doing a good job, like,
just
fighting Electro right now.
Electro runs away.
Okay, good.
Close. Oh, no, no, no! Get. He's on the right side.
Okay, good kicks by Slowbeef. Puwexil still fighting some muggers, you know, dealing with ordinary criminals. Slowbeef, again, getting some good kicks. And there goes Electro running to the right. He's gone.
All right. As long as he can make it through the door without getting killed by spiders, and he's got full health, he's in good shape. He's going to go in that door. He doesn't know it, but he has to go in the door.
The arrow says up, though.
Has to go into the door. Please, Slowbeef, I really want you to figure it out, buddy. Come on, man. Please.
Oh my gosh, I love this game. Okay, it's fine. He'll figure it out. He's in the door. Okay, Puwexil fighting the Xenomorph. Oh my gosh. It's so good. This match is so good.
It's so good. Oh, that is a thing of beauty.
I'm sure Electro came in here. Oh boy.
Yeah.
The Big Bang. Are you ready for the Big Bang?
Sucks. This is the worst level. It's so crappy.
Whip.
I hate everything about it.
What? Giant robot just shows up to mess your
This
life
robot
up.
is present through the entire level. He keeps going up and down this chasm in the middle of the room. Electro randomly spawns and despawns in random platforms and shoots lightning at you.
Okay, what's the goal of the level?
Beating Electro here is impossible, but we actually need him to complete the level because he needs to shoot lightning at a light switch later on.
Wait, what?
This is a puzzle fight.
So, yeah, don't kill Electro.
No, I can tell you that for sure.
Oh my gosh, okay, this is good.
So I'm sure he's thinking he has to kick Electro in the face like 100 times. That won't get him anywhere. He actually can't defeat Electro at all, and doing damage to Electro does nothing.
Okay, Puwexil trying to shoot gargoyles with web. I don't know if he knows he can shoot web straight up. I haven't really seen
He's done it a
him
couple
do-
times, but I can't tell if he knows he's done it.
Okay, yeah, he does know he can. Okay, I saw him shooting web straight up just now. Let's see, he's I think he's trying to see if he can shoot the gargoyle from there. Crawling around. Slowbeef just fighting Electro.
Hammering Electro, but he's not making any progress. The actual goal of the level that Slowbeef is on right now is there's a light switch in the upper right. And by getting Electro to shoot lightning into the light switch, it short circuits the building and it primes it to explode. And at that moment, there's an opened area at the top of the map, and Spidey can escape during that sequence. There's a couple major bummers of this. One is Electro spawns at random, so it is completely RNG whether Electro even shows up.
Purple turtle.
He might be facing the wrong direction. 3, Electro occasionally jumps while he's, or shoots while he's jumping, so he doesn't even hit the light switch.
Wow.
4, after you hit the light switch, it becomes timed. And we wind up with about... can escape the building during that moment while it's primed to explode. Otherwise, you just die and it doesn't tell you why.
Wow. Okay, Slowbeef's back down. That's okay.
He made some progress, though. He went up 3 floors. That's pretty good. This building has something of like 20 floors.
Why are there these, like, construction people in here?
No, they're building a building or whatever.
Well, I thought that this was a destruction zone or something. But they're just...
maybe they're planting charges. Electro is screwing everything up because he's a bad guy. That's what bad guys do. You know... Good game, man.
Oh yeah, good game.
It's better than Little Nemo.
No, it's not. It's not better than Little Nemo. Puwexil. Trying to do some tough jumps. Oh my gosh, I'm just dying. I'm dying. Seriously.
I'm concerned about Puwexil's side. I don't think he can make progress.
I don't know if he'll be able to.
Well, I think at this point the frustration has set in and he's not looking at the alternatives that he's got control-wise. He keeps trying to go for this double jump, which will get him up like 2/3 of the building, and it's just sort of teaching him bad habits, I guess. He's got to learn how to use the webs.
Red Queen, fine, I'll go ahead and time you out.
Whoa! For 10 minutes? That's a little extreme.
No, she's unbanned. It's fine. It's fine, we're good. We're good. This game would be so much better if it was a different game. Oh yeah. Okay.
I've seen some different games, they're bad.
You've seen different games?
You see the game we just watched?
Well, but that's Blues Brothers, okay? Classic. Slowbeef still at the beginning of this stage. Puwexil trying to figure out this jump. Like, here's the dealio, okay? If you're playing a game and you get stuck in one way, generally, you know, most games were programmed in a way where you should be able to get through it in a normal way. So if something isn't working, trying something else is usually helpful. Yeah, Puwexil...
I mean, they're trying to help by telling him he needs to go up.
I mean, it has an arrow there.
Yeah, sometimes.
Lord...
It feels like hitting the arrow.
Lord Dalek, technically, I think that if Puwexil got past this level, he might be able to make progress enough. I don't know. It's hard to say. He'd have to figure out Electro. Like, it would be really difficult to figure out at this point.
Even with speed, he'd have a tough time right now.
Yeah. So, just so you know, this is a loser's bracket match. The person who wins will be continuing on. The person who loses, unfortunately, is out. Maybe fortunately for them. However, I will give them a copy of Troll 2 as well as a Steam game up to $5. There are a few of those around. Okay.
And it's no fault of Puwexil's either. It should be worth pointing out that Puwexil's already further ahead than me and Jonathan got in our match into this. So it's not Puwexil slacking at all. This game is terrible and it handles like crap and the mechanics are bad. It's just that Slowbeef is some sort of an inhuman monster man.
It's true. Well, I don't know. He's played a lot of bad games, to be honest. You know, so it seems like people who are used to figuring out bad game mechanics tend to do pretty well. And simply put, the more bad games you play, the more likely you are to figure out how to get crappy mechanics to work.
So the moral of the story is, the more bad games you play, the more bad games you get to play in Twosogrande.
Oh yeah, so everybody just go play a whole bunch of bad games right now, okay? Slowbeef is asking if it's over. Oh my gosh, okay.
In a sense, it kind of is. But the suffering is fun.
Oh yeah.
That has to be terrifying to him.
Slowbeef's like, what? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, and that's game over for Slowbeef. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see what puwexil can do. There's no way Slowbeef is getting back into this.
That's the title screen, I would think.
That's fine. I don't think there's any way that Slowbeef can lose.
No, there's no hope. Puwexil made a ton of progress and figured out a lot of hard mechanics, and it's really kind of depressing that he's not going to be able to make it through this level.
Oh, jeez. Well,
I honestly thought he was going to run away with it.
It's just a rough level. It's really, really difficult. I was going to say, now that we're this close to the end of the tournament, honestly, having a game this crappy is not too surprising. I love that we had it the first day, though.
Yeah. You know what? I don't.
Oh no, I thought it was fine. Wow.
Well, you're going to find out how fun it is in a couple days, aren't you?
I mean, I'm going to be traveling this next week, so... Yeah, I know, right?
It's alright.
But it will be on the poll for the following week, so if people really love Spider-Man, then there's a chance that you can make me play this. But I still need beat Bart versus... Or, no, Bartman meets Radioactive Man.
You can do that on Thursday for Good Game Thursdays.
Good game, yeah, I'm convinced.
What other game has that many poops?
There's so much poop. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. We have 3 minutes left. That's like 60 whole Tims. This is the Timmest of all games.
Tim, like, whoa.
Whoa.
Got Tims for days.
So many Tims. Yeah, I think puwexil is at the point where he's been trying to do this same jump so much that it's just difficult to think of a different way to do it. And, you know, I'm not surprised. It's this game more than anything else. It's just so crappy trying to figure anything out in the game.
This level, these mechanics, frustration sets in about 25 minutes deep, and then for 35 minutes, you smash your face into it and just be sad. And the other thing I can tell you, too, from experience, is that puwexil's thumb has to be in agony, because you smash that button so hard, so grumpily, and you wind up getting, like, ridiculous gamer thumb so fast in this game.
Oh, really?
Absolutely horrible.
I was gonna say, I've got gamer thumb from that good old Yend is Nigh that I've been playing this weekend, but ooh,
yeah,
puwexil.
Well, if he really wants your thumb to hurt,
puwexil's trying something new.
He's got the mechanic down. If you get the right location, he wants to be on that left window landing for this.
Yeah. Okay, he's trying. I think he's just waiting for the bird to go away. Oh, he's got the right idea.
That's right.
Okay, so stressed.
Bummer for him.
What?
The boss.
What did puwexil do?
Oh, that's new.
Okay, well... I don't know. I don't know. Just Spider-Man. Spider-Man things, you know.
Set.
So close. He's so close to getting this swing. Oh, jeez.
Heartbroken. I want him to make it.
I want him to do it at least once. Please, please. Puwexil. Puwexil.
No.
Like, just in the last... Ah, he did it!
I think you're about 3 seconds ahead of me. Yeah. Oh. The problem is, though, he's been up here before. He didn't manage to figure out the web part at the end of this sequence.
Yeah, and that is death.
Oh.
We are done with the match. We are so very done.
Oh, Spider-Man, why?
Oh my gosh. Whoa, Denzo, thank you for subbing. Okay, well, with that said,